Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And here is my new radio from Retekess. They sent me this radio for review. Just starting to learn how to use it. There are so many options and features. Unbelievable. I spent the last 20 minutes trying to get the displays to stay on all the time so that I don't have to keep hitting a button to get it to have the backlight come on so you can see the displays. And the indication you get down here, I don't know if you can see it, is there's two lights. One means the main display is always on. The other one means this display is always on. I really like this display, this white on black. I wish this was an option. Now, there are many, many options on the color scheme for this, but they're all similar. There's like a blue and a yellow and a couple other ones. The green is the best. The green's the best. The other thing is, and like I say, it's going to take me a while to learn how to use this, and I want to learn how to do things before I try to do them in my show. And it's taken me a while. Anyway, I'll give you some general information. I'm not going to go over all the controls right now, but I'll give you the bands. Here are the bands that it will tune. I don't know if that's in focus or not. FM band from 64 to 108, which you can modify. There's several sub bands or options under that so that you can use the range, for instance, for the USA. Shortwave is 2.3 to 30 megahertz, both AM, lower sideband, and upper sideband. Medium wave is also selectable, 520 to 1710. It's one we use in the United States. Long wave, air band, CB band, all by itself. VHF goes from 20 to 250 megahertz. UHF goes from 250 to 999 megahertz. And the weather band. So you get a lot of coverage, almost everything. And like I was trying to say, you can, within these bands, like for instance, the VHF band and the shortwave band, you can select sub-bands. So you don't have to tune the entire band. So you can get to a sub-band, get to a range you want to quickly within a major band, especially like in UHF. The other thing is, now, this is based on YouTube videos I've watched over the past couple of months. And they include the ratty version of this, which I believe came out first, and the Retekess, is what I have, version of this. And the firmware has gone through a couple iterations. Now, in those videos, especially the videos that Fred in the Shed does, because he does real detailed videos, he pointed out along the line of the revisions, because he got several revisions, some of the problems. And I want to show you how those have been corrected in this radio. I believe this is version 1.7 something. I looked it up a half hour ago and totally forgot. I should have wrote it down. Anyway, it's the latest version of the firmware. Now, here are some of the things that, like for instance, Fred in the Shed and others have noted. Muting while tuning. Now, Fred, oh gosh, this has been months and months ago, did a review of the early Ratty version, the version from the manufacturer, the company Ratty. And the muting while tuning was atrocious. It was a showstopper. It was so bad. Well, I've tested that with this radio. It's virtually eliminated. Virtually eliminated. Thank goodness. Another thing he noticed was the antenna switches were real flaky. And those switches are up here for switching external to internal using this and this port. And so this little switch here was really flaky. It didn't click into place. This one does not have that problem. It is really stiff, clicks in place, locks in. The other one is this short wave, medium wave antenna connection selection, which is very, very steady. He showed a video where this thing like actually flopped around. It was working, but it was like flopping around. It was unbelievable. The tuning knobs, that was the one thing that he observed, is this tuning knob here and this inner tuning knob was really wobbly. These are not. These are not wobbly at all. They're very precise. This is a fine tuning, and this is the broad tuning. Also, he noticed that the antenna tuning knob here was really loosey-goosey. So all those things have been corrected in this latest model from Retekess. One other thing I'll just do real quick, I'll try to do, I'm still learning, is I'll show you the TF card. Let's see, turn it on. Okay, there's shortwave. I did volume down. I did a shortwave scan about 8:30 in the morning, which was a little late for shortwave, and this thing picked up like 30 or 40 stations using the built-in antenna. The beauty of this radio's built-in antenna, it's long. It's over 3 feet long. So you can use this radio without an external antenna and listen to shortwave. Okay, what was I going to show you? Oh, I was going to show you the TF card. So we go over here. Bluetooth, no. There's TF card. Now I can turn the volume up. This is music from the YouTube free library that you're allowed to use on in your videos. Man, the audio is beautiful. Bass, woo. Let's go to the next track. It's just awesome. Oh, I can feel that bass. It's got a bass booster. Oh, I hit a button. Oh my gosh. I hit a button. Yep. Okay, I went out of that mode. There we go. Try not to hit a button. Man, I can feel this whole thing. Boom, boom, and oh my gosh. Unbelievable. VU type meter. I love this display. So easy to read. Okay. Let's okay, there's Bluetooth mode, so you can connect to your cell phone, for instance. That works great. I am just thoroughly impressed with this radio. And like I say, I'm going to do a number of shows on this radio because it has so many features. So many features that you can select, bands, sub-bands, attenuation, antenna thingy do. I'm just so excited. I'm beside myself. External antennas. Like for instance, for VHF, I can use this antenna. This is a VHF antenna. Plugs in right here. This is my MFJ antenna for 2 meters, 440. Just unbelievable. Also, it comes with a loop antenna, and it's over on my other desk. Okay, I'm going to cut right now, and if you have specific things you want me to test, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Oop, I kicked the camera. I always have to kick the camera at least once.